What up, figure freaks? Welcome back to the channel. Happy you're here to join me. I hope you're all doing great. Today we're doing another action figure review. Yes, you guessed it, of Madrox the Multiple Man, retro carded from the Uncanny X-Men wave. Going around the back of the box, we do have a little write-up as well as a black and white picture of basically a bust. Jamie Madrox the Multiple Man possesses the unique ability to duplicate himself at will. And then we got the rest of the wave over here. I collected the full wave, really like it. Wolverine is awesome. This Jean is pretty nice, or the Phoenix I should say. I don't know about that little arm guard Phoenix thing. It kind of latches onto her arm weirdly, if that's a word, but could have done better. Longshot is awesome. Spiral is probably one of my favorite Marvel Legends ever. I was waiting on that since I didn't want to buy the original version, which was shitty and was expensive. So good thing they came out with a new Spiral, all pinless. And then, well, there's this guy too, which I think they could have done better. I think if they had added some like hand effects, you know, maybe like some vibrational effects going down to the ground that you could attach onto his wrists and just make it look like he's kind of vibing out. That would have been cool. So, I don't know. Should have gotten some effects with Avalanche. Come on now. Front of the box, so we do have the older appearance of Madrox before he joined X Factor, and he's running around on Muir Isle with Guido. Strong guy, but I have multiples of this one, just haven't opened any of them yet. And I also have multiples of the trench coat version, which I can't remember what wave. Was he in the Sauron Build-A-Figure wave? I don't know. Maybe it's Caliban. I can't remember. I could be wrong. So yeah, let's open this guy up and see what Madrox the Multiple Man is all about. Alright, we got Multiple Man up on the turntable, spinning round and round just so we can get a good look at him. Pretty nice figure. The only thing for me, you know, and I just think everything should be pinless, and I know that people are like, oh, stop crying, everything doesn't have to be pinless, but it looks better. It makes the aesthetic look better, you know. It's more fluid. It's just a preference, you know. I'm always going to point that out. And then here we got the open hands. Pretty nice molding. You don't get a lot of these. These are kind of more like, almost like, you know, power zapping or like some kind of hand power type hands, which he doesn't have, but that's all right. And then of course we have the alt head. Now I put the angry grimace face on the figure, so here's just kind of a better look at this face. Very calm, very passive, right? You know, when you see these little circles all over this guy, you gotta wonder, did Jack Kirby create Madrox the Multiple Man? Because, you know, he does look distinctly familiar, like he could belong in like New Genesis, like the New Gods or whatever, some Asgardians, as well as Eternals. So, you know, like Jack Kirby liked putting circles on his characters. Thor's got them all over his chest. Icarus has him. All the New Gods characters do. Sorry, I'm moving my camera around like right now. So I don't know. I think Multiple Man would look good in a New Gods display. I almost want to bring some down right now just to make some comparisons. See if he would kind of fall in and look the part. But pretty nice figure, you know. It's just, he's got pins. I do believe that this buck was what came out just before they came out with the Vulcan body. So Pretty nice though. This actually I think is the same. It's a little skinnier, a little smaller than the Vulcan buck. I think this is the one that like even the new Quicksilver has, but we'll look into that because I got Quicksilver in the house. All right, let's get into the articulation section of our review. First, I just want to show you that face, the kind of angry, grimacing head. Just a little close up there. Pretty nice. I think I'm going to keep this one on there just because I think, the more passive. Well, I guess they're all passive. I have a masked and unmasked version, so we're going to have 3 distinct different versions of Madrox on the display. But yeah, so head, wibble wobble a little bit, does the 360, shoulders up to here, does the 360. We got the cut at the bicep, we got double jointed elbows pinned, we got the twist as well as pivot on the wrist, we got the stomach crunch. And if you want to see how far he looks down, like look at this. He looks down like that, looks up that much, which is pretty unrealistic, but still. We got the twist at the waist, we got balls at the hips, can do a nice splits there. We got the thigh cut, double jointed knees, can easily kick his own butt, boot cut, and then we got the pivot as well as the tilt on the ankle rocker. So, you know, pretty basic figure, but in good shape, I would say. He's pretty dang sturdy. He kind of has those new style feet that, you know, everyone's getting, where they're kind of almost like a duck bill, and they're just a little wider, maybe a little more curvy at the toe and the front of the foot, just for stability, I would say. But not a bad figure, nothing to get all gaga about, but he is a nice looking figure. All right, paint's looking good. No real big mishaps, and I think there's a lot of potential for that here when you're trying to paint a bunch of gold lines and little circles all over and get it so it won't bleed or make any mess on the green. So looks pretty good, very stable, good looking figure. Still probably gonna just give him a 6. Let's do some comparisons now. All right, here is Multiple Man with a bunch of my DC Universe classics. This is all like the New Gods or Apocalypse, Darkseid type characters that I have. Jack Kirby created. I mean, like, look at, oh my God, the paint is just getting so bad on Mr. Miracle. It's like getting all orange. These figures are old, my friends. But you got guys like Calabac and what is it, Dr. Impossible back there, Mr. Miracle. You know, they got those damn circles all over their body. So I'm sure there is a character that looks like this. That's part of the New Gods. I'm 100% positive, but there you go. I think he'd fit right in. All right, here we have Multiple Man next to 2 other X-Men characters, or mutant characters. Well, I guess Pietro isn't really technically a mutant anymore. That shit's been retconned, but he's still the son of Magneto. Here's Quicksilver in the newer version with the green. I believe that this is all the same stuff, the exact same buck, all the limbs as this guy. I think piece for piece, I'm pretty sure they're the same. This guy is just pinless, so that's, I think, the only distinction there. And then this is Vulcan, who is a Summers boy. He is the younger brother to Havoc and Cyclops, of course. So there's 3 of them. yeah, so this is kind of the new expectations as far as body mold goes. Most regular, top peak athleticism type characters are going to be on the Vulcan buck. All pinless, a tad bigger. You can see he's kind of got more wings there under the arms, a little more buff. But maybe Madrox is just a smaller guy. Is that a hair? Oh, come on. So, there you have it. And right here I got two of the previous offerings from Marvel Legends. We got the skull capped, and then the non-capped one with the flowing hair. Trench coat, he's got the Gambit trench coat basically on there. Probably borrowed one from Gambit's closet. I'm sure Gambit's got like 100 million of them. Yeah, so I would say this guy is a much better figure. I hope they do come out with a new version of this, and maybe it'll be kind of like the when X Factor becomes like a detective agency and he's running the show. Jamie Madrox is running the show, and yeah, I think maybe a little more rugged look. We don't need the blue and yellow suit underneath. Maybe some civvies. That would be kind of cool. And then give him the skull cap, just to pop on there, make him look cool. So that would be nice. I'm going to bring out the whole X Factor team coming up next. All right, just getting a little bird's eye view first of our whole entire X Factor team. I think Random joined up later on, but I don't know. We could just toss him in just for fun. But I do believe he was on the team for a short matter of time. So there's our new figure right there. But we got Random. Not a bad figure. The new Quicksilver, which I simply love. I love that green and white. It looks really nice. We got the older, I think Caliban Build-A-Figure Forge. Gave him a gun. I think we need an update on this. Not an emergency, but these little sleeve things on his boots keep falling off. He's flimsy as all hell. There's the new training suit version, and I really do like that one. We got the Build-A-Figure Guido, the strong guy. We're getting a new version of that in a deluxe. And then, of course, there's Havoc and Polaris, which I guess if the rumors are true, we're getting a new 2-pack of, I think, these versions, but we'll see. Maybe they'll give us something else. We got the newer Wolfsbane. Very nice figure. I think my GameStop actually still has her. And then we got the old version of Multiple Man. So we got the whole team. Smile pretty, guys. Pretty awesome team, I must say. All right, finally we got to bring out some villains. First we got Vertigo. Love the aesthetic here. I love the paint apps. The green on the white looks really good. Looks real nice from the back, I gotta say. I'm not talking about this either. I mean, it just looks cool. The hair looks fucking great, man. If we could get a Polaris with hair like that, that would be sick. So yeah, I do really like the look of this. It's just kind of pleasing to the eye, for me at least. And she came with that 5-pack with like Strife and Zero and Random, and I can't remember who the 5th one was. We got Arcade, part of that Villains wave. His white suit with his big dopey bow tie. He's getting in the middle here. I better keep you ladies separated. Yeah. And then last but definitely not least, at least in the arm department, we got Spiral. And I effing love this figure. I think it's my favorite Marvel Legends maybe of all time. I'm glad I didn't buy the old one because I was thinking about it. And they did this one perfectly. All pinless, all beautiful. Love the helmet, love the hair. All the weaponry, just sick. I think this figure is probably 3 years old by now, but still, it stands up. If they do another one, that'd be cool, kind of a more modernized version, but this is the classic look, and I just simply love this figure. So this is, if I do an all-time Marvel Legends top 10, she will be on it, and there's no doubt about that. Always and forever. So there we have it, guys. This guy's getting a 6. Okay, nothing special, but a solid figure nonetheless. Very solid. Paint looks good. Articulation is decent, especially in the head joint here. He can look down and up for days, and the range is awesome. So yeah, he's getting a 6. And that's gonna do it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope you guys like my comparisons. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one here. Thumbs up. Love you. Take care of each other. Keep collecting. We'll see you out there. All right. Peace.
So, how many times can you duplicate yourself?
Yeah. As many times as you need, ladies. Yeah, that's right. Oh, you motherfucker. Shit!
So, how many times can you duplicate yourself?
Yeah. Ladies, as many times as you need. Yeah, that's right. Well, girls, should we go somewhere a little more private? Oh, man. Shit.